In this video, I'm going to attempt to explain a concept that's kind of hard to explain, but once you understand it and fully grasp it, it has the potential to literally change your life, change the way you interact with the world, change the way you think. And by the end of the video, you'll understand that the way that you think controls everything in your life. And so basically the concept that I want you guys to understand is how important your thoughts are. I'm sure you've heard someone talk about before, like, oh, your thoughts are important, think positive, this or that. But I don't think you fully understand the grasp and the depth of what this really means. So you might go through your day. We average around 60,000 thoughts a day. And you are constantly thinking, your brain is constantly spitting out ideas, judgments, thoughts, plans for the future, thinking of the past, memories, all of this, like 60,000 thoughts a day just on autopilot. And you might not even be realizing that you are having these thoughts. If you are identified with these thoughts, if you are caught up in them all day long, you might make the mistake of believing that you are all of these thoughts and that these thoughts are all your own. But what you start to learn in meditation is that you are not your thoughts. If you meditate, you can literally take a step back and become aware of your thoughts and watch them from a distance as if they were clouds in the sky just passing. So as soon as you take that step back and dissociate from your thoughts, you can... My phone died. But once you're able to step back, dissociate, and realize that you are not your thoughts, you can basically watch your thoughts and evaluate which thoughts are actually serving you, which ones are just on repeat on a daily cycle, maybe negative, maybe positive. And this is where the really cool parts, and this is where meditation becomes very powerful, is when you're able to recognize your thoughts and change them and direct your thoughts consciously towards something more positive or towards your goals. And this is like literally has the potential to change your life, because if you can go from thinking negatively about a situation to finding the positive or thinking of ways around it, then that's when your mind gets engaged at the most optimal level, because negativity and pessimisticness basically shuts off your mind to all other possibilities. But when you choose to see the bright side of a situation, your mind opens up and you're able to look for solutions that you might not have seen before if you're stuck in these negative cycles of thinking. And so basically, once you become conscious of your thoughts and you are able to see, like I had this the other day, I was working and I realized I was starting to think negatively. I was starting to fall into like a negative spiral, and I'm like, man, like, fuck this, let me think of something I'm grateful for. I'm happy to even be here, to have a job, to be able to make this amount of money that I'm making today when other people are making, pennies on the dollar. That's aside the point. But being able to recognize when you're going negative and consciously guide yourself back to a positive way of thinking, or guide yourself into a positive path, that is so powerful. And that's all of what manifestation is. I'm sure you guys have heard people talk about manifestation. It's basically just directing your thoughts to think about the things you love, the things that you do want, the things that you're trying to create in this life, instead of all the things that are going wrong, the things that are negative, the things that are bringing you down. Because a lot of times, if you take on that feeling of gratitude, that positive thinking, the things that are going wrong will change, and you'll find that those things that are going wrong now might just be exactly what you needed to set you on the right path and to finally reach success in the long run. And so this has been a bit of a long-winded rant. I hope you guys understand this concept. It might be foreign to you still. I'm just gonna try to summarize it one more time to really hope that you understand the idea. You are not your thoughts. When you can take a step back and recognize your thoughts that you are thinking, like, do it right now. You have to realize that you are thinking something about this video. If you have an internal dialogue going on, thinking, oh, like, this guy may be right, or I don't know what this guy's talking about, or whatever it is, that is your thoughts. And if you can recognize that that is your thought, then you've already done it. You've taken a step back from your thoughts and become the witness to your thoughts. And once you are able to do that, you can consciously guide your thoughts in the directions that you want them to go, and your life will flow so much more effortlessly. But you cannot do this without practice. Staying aware is a constant practice. I fall asleep all the time, and I meditate a lot compared to the average person. So this is something that must be practiced. Become aware. Take 5 minutes to meditate a day, or just make it a practice for your whole day. Just recognize when you're thinking. When something negative starts to come up, when you get triggered, recognize it and be like, oh, I'm thinking right now. How can I guide this thought onto a positive track and change my thoughts? Because this absolutely will change your reality. If you change your thoughts in the way that you think about the world, your world will begin to change in a positive way. And that is something guaranteed. Even if it doesn't change externally, changing your internal world, you become happy with what you have, you become grateful for everything you have. It doesn't even have to change. You can be happy with what you've got. And I think that's what a lot of people are looking for, is to just be happy, to be content with what they have, because everyone is stuck looking outside themselves. They're looking for the next thing that's going to make them happy, when really you can make yourself happy. You don't need anyone else, anything else, to make yourself happy and content and okay. I really appreciate you guys for sticking around this long, especially if you got to this point in the video. You are a real one, and I really hope that what I told you is going to make a positive impact on your life. I hope that you understand it fully. I hope that you don't think I'm crazy. I might be a little crazy, but not that crazy. And I just want you to know that I really appreciate you guys watching. All of the comments, all the likes, all the feedback has meant a lot to me. It's what's keeping me going, posting these videos every day. So if this video means anything to you, please drop a comment down below. And I appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next one.